All right, boom. What's up? What's happening? It's hot. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It is day 4 of my cruise with Royal Caribbean, or as I like to call it, relationship cruise. Recap of day 3. Day 3 was cool. I got back to the ship. I was almost one of those dock runners, as they say. Uh, because my tour guide dropped us off at like 6:10 or something like that. And so I got back to the ship within 8 minutes of being on time for the dock time, which was 6:30. But other than that, day 3 was cool. I went to the casino again, trying to play some slots. I'm trying to get familiar with that, and I lost $50, which is what I was comfortable with losing. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to learn slots, whatever. But the excursion at day 3, it was good and it was bad at the same time. The good parts, the first thing was a tequila tasting, which I had learned a lot of information that I plan to use in other avenues of my life. That's cool. It was great. The second part was kind of meh. I think I said this in yesterday's recording, but the excursion was not what I expected it to be. I expected like a hike through the jungle, being able to climb the Mayan ruin, type shit. But that did not happen. It is what it is. Lesson learned. But the latter part of that excursion it made up for the second part. It was actually an Airbnb called Hearts something. I don't remember the last part, but Heart something. But it was basically a little retreat. It was on the water, so I had a pier leading into the water. Hammocks, sunbathing station, if you will. Chairs, lounges. They had grassy areas. It was in the lagoon, so wildlife or whatever. But the water, it's very cliche to say, but the water was very clear, very blue. I live in Texas now, so in comparison to Galveston, the water was very clear. I can see my feet, which you can't really see in Galveston waters. So that made up for the rest of the tour, the excursion. It was very peaceful too as well. So I will give them that. Today is technically day 4, and we were in Cozumel. Yesterday we were in Costa Maya. That's where that excursion was, Costa Maya. Today in Cozumel was definitely better. I did a all-inclusive adventure park experience. Started off with zip line, which is a lot of fun. This is my first time zip lining. The only thing I would recommend is going with a partner, or just not going by yourself. I don't know why, but that was like very audible and noticeable today that I was by myself. I mean, to the point where on the last run, people didn't want to run with me because they had their own partner already established. But besides that, it was still a great experience. I hope I caught the footage on that. My fake meta glasses were kind of acting up on me today, so I'm gonna see what kind of footage I got. But I highly recommend the Kuza Adventure Park, zip lining, and then afterwards It was all inclusive meals, and like you just go to the restaurant. It was buffet style. Just get whatever you want and leave. I tip also, but you know, it is what it is. And then all inclusive drinks. So get as many drinks as you want. I got at least, I had a Paloma, then I had a strawberry margarita, and then I had two more just like regular house margaritas. Definitely worth the package. And then the beach, oh my goodness, like the beach was chef's kiss. It was, yeah, I mean, it's like the reason why you work so hard so you can experience views like that beach. You know what I mean? Like the water was so pristine, not just clear, pristine. You know what I mean? Like it really makes me, it makes me wonder, well, what the hell are we doing at Galveston Beach? That our waters are not as pristine as it was in Cozumel. It's kind of mind-boggling, but the water was so pristine. I really so pristine. I didn't want to get out. And it's 4:13 now. It's almost time for the to watch the Ship Runners, which I was technically yesterday a ship runner, but I got back in enough time, which is the mark of a good excursion when they get you back in time so you don't have to be considered one of the ship runners. It's 4:13. We're supposed to be back at 4:30. Somebody go watch the rest of the ship runners on deck 4. I thought I was done shopping. I did, in fact, buy my mom a couple more things, and I bought this hat, which I have been needing a straw hat for the rain, the weather, and a white one at that, because my hat is already black, and I got all the things that go with black, but with white, you know, it's a whole different aesthetic. So, I'm working on that cowboy part. And I bought some cigars as well for some homies back home. Some vanilla joints, apparently laced with tequila. So we're gonna see how it is. I'm not a cigar smoker. I'm trying to be, but I'm not. So I'm trying to dip a toe, step into that realm just a little bit, poquito. And then tonight it's also the it's like the white party or something like that. So got my last I guess formal attire ready for that. And yeah, school's been good. It's been good. In spite of, not having a shit bay, as they say, to share the experience with. I almost did a jet ski joint. I thought about it. I was like, I really only was thinking about doing it because of the story to tell with it. But, it rang kind of hollow for me, not being able to share with somebody else. You feel me? It was like something I did to say that I did. So, whatever, I didn't do it. So it just tells me that next time I do a cruise, I definitely need some female companionship, and that would be good. All right, I ain't getting too personal. It's almost at 10 minutes. That's it. That's all for today.